So here we are in the morning breakfast buffet, and after this we're going to find out how we can get to some of the sites you want to see today, and we're going to take you to some interesting places. Anyways, we'll see you out in the streets after we can find out how to get to the places we want to go.
So here we use the app called InDrive app. So
What's the name of it?
InDrive app.
InDrive, okay.
So we pick the taxi one that have the AC on, because you don't pick the one that's no AC, you're gonna inhale pollution.
Yeah, there's pollution coming in the windows. We took a non-AC coming from the airport, and we're like, all the time.
So then we find out that we get the Tesla taxi in Kathmandu.
That's kind of cool. The thing is, don't think that Kathmandu is super polluted, but there is a lot of cars and there's a lot of soot from cars, but that's really the only pollutant here. So if you're in traffic though, you do want an air-conditioned car.
Yeah. Make your life easier. The car is coming. Hello.
So first stop is Monkey Temple. This is going to be really cool. There's a lot of steps walking up. We're in a Tesla car right now, taxi. It costs us about $2.50 US from our hotel in Tamil to the Monkey Temple. So we're anxious to see what it looks like, and it's about 20 minutes away. Hey guys, we're at the Monkey Temple. You can see there's a monkey right behind me. It costs, I think it's 200 NPR, which is about $1.40 per person to get in here. So we're gonna start the climb. It's a big climb, but the view from the top is supposed to be amazing. So let's check it out. Ooh, here's a big monkey. Look at that thing.
The big mama. Oh, we buy a ticket.
For two people. She's from Thailand. I don't know. Thailand.
Hello, sorry. Thank you.
So we just paid. For members of some countries like Thailand, it's only 50, and for the major countries like the US, it's 200.
So we're gonna go upstairs here.
Okay, I think we got at least 200 steps. Ann and I both have bad knees, so we're gonna take it slow.
So when you get to buy the ticket and then you turn right, then you will see this stair on the right hand side, the main one.
So when we get to the top, there's supposed to be just a gorgeous view of all of Kathmandu.
Okay, look at this tree.
Oh, look, you can already see those mountains up there. Snow-covered mountains. So we're about halfway up. I can already feel, I mean, Kathmandu is about, I think, 5,000 feet up, which is, I think it's more than a mile in the air, more than a mile high. And we're walking up these stairs, and I can feel, you know, the air intake is a little less. So walking up these steps is a little tough on the lungs. How you doing, Di?
Good.
Can you feel that it's harder to breathe? You can't feel it? Oh, I can feel it. So we're about a third of the way up, and we're looking at these really nice pictures. Some local artists made. Here's some
Cool.
kind of artifacts you can buy. I like these little wheels, these things. These are really cool. A prayer wheel. Yeah, you got it.
You swing like this?
Yeah.
Just clockwise.
Oh, that way. Okay.
Clockwise.
Very nice. And over here, ooh, some incredible engravings. Look at these. These are all, well, it looks like people touch them with various colors. to worship these idols of Buddha. And they look very, very old. Here you have some little statues. And up here, looks like we have some other gift shops. Hello, buddy. So we have some other gift shops. Wow, look at some of this stuff. Really nice. Prayer wheels and lots of little statues and relics. I like all these faces up there. And taking pictures of the dogs as usual.
Oh, wow.
So beautiful. Okay, on the way up, there's many stupas or temples, Buddhist temples, and this is, I love the eyes here because it's just so indicative of the art here in Nepal. It's kind of like Buddha's watching you wherever you are. There are monkeys climbing on the stupa and lots of birds, and I love the flags. I'm not sure what they symbolize, but it's just all over Nepal. I'm gonna have to ask someone what the flags mean. They're just different colors. I don't really think they're flags. But oh, and here's another smaller stupa over here. You can see the same eyes on it. And here's some prayer wheels. Prayer wheels. You go by here and you make wishes about your life. So, very big in the Buddhist culture here. Almost done. By the way, I'm wearing a hat now because the sun up here is just amazingly hot. I mean, we're way up in the mountains. I think Kathmandu is at 5,000 feet. So, and we're, you know, appreciably above that because we've been hiking up these steps. So, hey guys. Anyways, oh, Anne's on the prayer wheels now. Did you get your wish, darling?
I forgot to wish.
So we've made the climb. It's nothing. I don't even think it was 200 stairs. It was probably 100 at the most. But again, you can see the stupas in the back, and we're going to turn the camera around and give you a bird's eye view of Kathmandu. As you can tell, it's a very big city. Totally surrounded by mountains, which I'm not sure whether you can see because during the day the pollution and haze kind of takes over. But really, we're totally surrounded by mountains. And when on a clear day, you can see white tips of mountain-covered mountains behind these. So, you like it?
Yes.
Anne's Buddhist, so she really loves this trip up here.
I want to buy everything.
You want to what?
Buy everything.
God. Anybody have $1 million to lend Anne?
I should bring empty suitcase.
So the stupa is surrounded by a lot of these small Buddhist temples. And by the way, I'm not sure I explained earlier, this whole Mountain or Monkey Mountain or Monkey Temple is basically a pilgrimage site for the Buddhist religion. So everything here is very Buddhist. And there's the main stupa, which we just showed you. All these, I'm right below it. It's the main stupa for Monkey Temple. But there's a lot of these little temples all around. There's, well, that's a shop or something, but here's another temple. So here's a monk. Look up. America. I'm from America. Yeah, America. What do you do here? Do you USA? Nah. Oh, so what you do? You give fortunes. What's that?
Today with the Buddhist
Uh-huh.
here coming very nice. Buddhist all country here coming.
Okay.
Buddhist
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, he taps our hearts.
Very 1 minute. We pray Badara, very powerful.
Over there. Over there. Okay. Oh.
For you, very window, very power, very no, every day, no problem, very clean.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the prayer. So now we'll give him a blessing tip. USA.
Yes.
She's from Thailand.
Yes.
Thailand.
Right.
Buddha do I? Buddha also.
Yeah, Thailand Buddhist Dharma. Thailand Buddhist Dharma. Thailand are USA.
But
Telling about for this Dorje, it is called the power of Buddha.
okay.
So you have to request, so you have to toss for Dorje. That is good for power image.
And we have to do it in that temple
Yeah,
over there?
Yeah. If
Okay.
you toss in your third eyes, that is this is something like a blessing for you.
Okay.
It's everything to such as so. What do you want to do?
Okay.
I can give you all the blessing.
And what's a tulsa? What do you mean tulsa?
No, I mean the third eye means.
Oh, third eye, right?
You
Third
have
eye.
to see in the look like knife.
Okay.
For direction.
Uh-huh.
For corner. Center.
Yeah.
If you toss this is main power.
Okay. So when you go in that temple over there, you think through your third power. I see.
That is very powerful.
Okay.
The power.
Thank you.
This hand is an offering.
Oh, this is an offering hand. She's looking at the stupa.
No. You have to.
He's correcting Anne's movement.
Is this middle is the God Buddha.
Ah.
And two hands in the right offering. That is our Buddhist.
Now you put it together. Okay.
This is like this symbol. This is used like that.
Okay.
Telling
Oh, your turn.
What side?
that is actually it's like a prema.
Yes.
The
Yes.
same.
Yes.
It's kind of like a blessing.
Yes.
But it's very important.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Under open skies, you and me, where the road runs wild, we live a life that we dream of, chasing moments, never enough, together somewhere.